Second grade, today in Foundations. I've got something to tell you about. Mrs. May, why are you sitting in the dark, you might ask? Well, it's because today I'm going to be telling you about a scary story. Now, if you need to pause the video and go get someone to cuddle with while you listen to this scary story, I completely understand. I have the raccoon just to make sure I stay safe. Are you ready for our scary story? Our scary story today is going to be about a letter. This letter is a fearsome letter. So feared by all of the other letters that they avoid it at all cost. Can you guess what letter it is? Gather around for the tale of the fiercest letter in the alphabet. There's a letter in the alphabet who's so fearsome, his only goal is to go around conquering all of the other letters. Mostly, he just seeks out the vowels. When he captures that vowel, he forces them to join his team of crusaders that travel the ocean searching for more. That letter is the letter R. Now this letter R hops in his sailship and he travels the ocean, they say. And as he travels, he looks for unsuspecting vowels. When he finds them, he travels onto their island and captures them and brings them aboard his pirate ship. Once they're there, he forces them to say "Arr" or something else that's similar. Because you see, R on his own only says and that doesn't sound very piratey. So he needs the vowels to help him say "Arr." After he scooped up the vowel A, they say he saw another vowel on the island, the vowel O. But do you think that was good enough for the bossy R? Nope. He captured the letter O as well, and he made the letter O help him say "Or." Now, legend has it that the letters A and O follow along on the pirate ship of Bossy R, searching for more vowels to discover. Can you guess which vowels that R will try and take over next? That was a scary story, but I'm glad we learned about it because in Foundations, we're going to learn about something called R-controlled vowels. And so, yes, I made up the story about the bossy R pirate who travels the seas grabbing vowels and making them say what he wants them to say. But it is true that there is a bossy letter R, and that R does control the vowels that it's with. We're going to learn about those two vowels today, A and O, and what they say when R controls them. This is our R-controlled vowels poster. You see that we have AR and OR on the side. Our sound that we say is AR, car, R. Go ahead and repeat after me. AR, car, R. Then we have OR, horn, or. Repeat after me. OR, horn, or. So, even though our story was completely made up, R really does control the vowels whenever he is with them. Because if we were to tap out this sound, usually it would be k, a, car. And we don't say car, we say car. Because R took over the A to make it say R. Then we have OR, horn, or. If we were to tap that word out and we didn't know about the bossy R, we would say harn. And we don't say that. We say horn. OR, horn, or. Because the R controls the O to make it say or. Speaking of stories, today I'm going to be reading you a Foundation story. I'm going to show you how to read it with proper scooping and phrasing. And then I'm going to upload a picture of that story onto Google Classroom. Your job today is going to be to read that story with your parents. And then I'm going to have you answer some questions about that story. Skip is sick. Skip sat up in bed. He had to get up. He had a big quiz in math, and he did not want to miss the bus. He had not slept well. He felt sick, and his skin was hot. He left his quilt on the bed and went to get his mom. Mom had a shock when Skip came in. He had a red rash on his neck. "Back to bed, Skip," said Mom. Skip went back and got in bed. Mom came in to check his temp. He was hot. "I did pack your lunch, but I cannot let you get on that bus," said Mom. "You will just have to miss the quiz." Skip slept the rest of the day. Skip had to rest all day. He slept a long time. Mom kept him in bed. She had him drink lots of water. He did not get up to play. The next day, Skip felt the best he had felt in a long time. It was a day off, too. He was glad that there was no class. He had a plan to fill his day with fun. He went out to get on the swing. When he sat on the swing, he felt a sting on his leg. He let out a yell. He swung at the bug and fell off the swing. Now there was a bump on his chin, and his leg began to swell. He did not get up fast. He swept the dust off his legs. The bump on his chin felt big, and his leg stung. He had to limp back in. "Mom, I think I need help," he said. "That is a bad cut, Skip. I will get the stuff to put on it." "Did you fall?" asked Mom. "Yes, I fell," said Skip, "but I also got stung by a bug. I think I should get back in bed. I am not having much luck." Here are the questions that you need to answer on notebook paper. Your first one is, what is this story about? Remember, you need a complete sentence. Who are the main characters? Once again, use a complete sentence. Where does the story take place? Is the setting important to the story? Is there a problem or challenge in the story? How does the character handle the challenge? When you answer this, you need a complete sentence. To help us remember what a complete sentence is, we're going to sing the parts of a sentence song that Mrs. May's class sings every day in class. So if you're not in Mrs. May's class and you've heard this song from Miss Lambert, you can try singing along. But Mrs. May's friends, I expect you guys to sing along with me. Are we ready? Does it start with a capital letter? Are there spaces between the words? Does it tell a whole idea to everyone? Is there a question mark, exclamation point, or a period at the end? Well, if these 4 things are true, then your sentence is done. Yes, your sentence is done.